Hello, my name is Lawanda Booz, and this is my presentation on my action research proposal. First, I want to start off with the nature of the study. So, the purpose of the study was to see if the growth mindset of teachers affected the growth mindset of students' ability to perform academically in my seventh and eighth grade math classroom. My research question was: does the mindset of a teacher affect their ability to manage a classroom successfully and increase academic performance? The significance of the study was that teachers, especially new ones, have problems managing their classroom, and the turnover rates and teachers quitting the profession is increasing. So this is a major concern in the educational field, and so I felt like I wanted to do some research to see, just why this may be occurring. So I found two pieces of literature very helpful. So my first article talked about teacher turnover within the first year and how there's a correlation between the lack of teacher engagement and why teachers are actually quitting. And I found it to be very helpful. My second piece of literature that I found very helpful, it talks about focusing on educational system and the focus more on growth mindset of the teacher as well as the student, and how a teacher's attitude, beliefs, and practices fortify student investment in learning and how important that is. So I found this also to be a really good piece within my research. The methodology, so participants were seventh and eighth grade math students in my class and the current teachers. My study procedure was first to analyze the data from previous years of sixth and seventh grade math assessments, and then to conduct a survey for students and teachers, and then analyze the quantitative and qualitative data collected, and then take what I've learned and put it into practice in my career as a teacher. My data collection process, first getting permission from administration and parents to make sure I follow the COPA guidelines. Students looking at their assessments prior to seventh and eighth grade year, and then conducting a study by giving students a survey that consisted of questions on what characteristics they felt make a good teacher. And then I also wanted to get the teachers' input, so I also would give a survey to the teachers on what they felt good characteristics were of a good student. And then I also felt it was a good contribution to have teachers write down how they're feeling during a lesson. And then they could share that with others later and taking this information to examine their mindset. And if they are found to have a fixed mindset, putting some great teaching strategies and engagement strategies into place to help change the way they may view their students. Um, so my thoughts about the research process, I found that you have to be aware of the rights of the students, parents, and also teachers. Um, Making sure you get the right permission to conduct a survey, and then also making sure the questions aren't vague or biased and that they're fair. I found that to be what I've gathered from my process of the research. um, how I plan on using this in the future. Hopefully, my research will be used to improve learning environments for students, parents, and teachers alike. Um, my advice to future research candidates is to research a topic that you're passionate about. I feel like it made my experience way more enjoyable. That I was loving researching, looking at articles and websites based on something I'm so passionate about. So I would say start with what you're passionate about and go from there. And these are my references. I really enjoyed the course, and that concludes my presentation on my action research proposal.